What is up, guys? You guys know who it is because I say the same intro every single time. But anyways, how are you guys doing today? And I just wanted to say thank you so much for a whopping 426 subscribers that have subbed to my channel in around, well, not like the entire 426 in 3 weeks, but like probably around, what, 200? 200 subs in like 3 weeks. I just want to thank you guys so much for that. That means a lot to me. So today we're going to be talking about a little bit of a sketchy-ish, I don't even know how to say that. A sketchy-ish subject. That subject being whether or not you should go to college. So I'm gonna actually have some vlog footage from, so there's this other guy, he works, at the same place I work. He also makes YouTube videos. He makes pretty great videos. I'm gonna put his link down in the description and most likely an annotation on this video right now. But yeah, so his name is Jake Rascon. I don't even know how you'd say it. You could say it badass though. But yeah, his name is Jake. And he basically posts vlogs and other small things like that. He doesn't really have a gaming channel or anything, but his vlogs do fairly decent. They get a couple hundreds of views and things like that. But yeah, I went and I looked at one of his videos from 3 years ago, guys. 3 years ago. So he said he's been doing it for a little while now. But I went and I checked it out, and it's called, what is it called? It's called like I don't want to go to college, or don't go to college, basically, or no, I'm not going to college, or it's something like that. I'm gonna check really quick to make sure I got all of my stuff. I got all of my knowledge on fleek. I don't even know, that doesn't even make sense. I regret ever saying what I just said. But yeah, it's called Jake Rascon. And then it has, is it not a colon, like some little symbol, not going to college. It has 721 views. It was posted 3 years ago, guys. But in this video, he basically, like, one part of it, he's standing there and he has his camera pointed on his mom and his stepdad, and he's just like, hey mom, I'm not going to college. And she's like, pretty much like, what do you mean you're not going to go to college? Like, then you're going to, and she says, I don't know it word for word, but it's basically, if you don't go to college, you're going to be just like me and your dad, and we're not going to be making any money, or we're not going to be making shit, basically. And he stuck with what he was going to say, and he still doesn't want to go to college, or it's not that he doesn't want to, he's not going to. And it's just as simple as that. Nobody's going to persuade him to do it. He's not going to do it because he doesn't believe in it. And that's just not where his heart is at. And I don't want to get deep on you guys or anything, but I kind of do. And I completely agree with that mentality. I agree with that mentality. If you're smart about it, it will work. Or it not necessarily will work, but it can work. You just have to be really smart about it. Not waste all your money, don't go to college, live with your parents. Like, most people who say that, you think of them like living with their parents, not going to college, playing video games for the rest of their life. But that's not true at all. FaZe Rain dropped out of high school. There's another guy who he's a little bit newer, but he is a rapper basically, and he's actually very good for a white boy. Nah, he's really good for pretty much anybody. Like, he's just a good rapper. Makes great content. His name is Sir Schizo. I will also put him in the description if you guys want to check him out. He has a little bit over like 100,000 something subs. Probably like 150 now. I don't even know. I haven't checked. But yeah, he dropped out of high school. He lives in Canada. He dropped out of high school, I think sophomore year, to do YouTube. And this is after he broke like 100,000. Like, FaZe Rain was in the millions. Schizo's only in the 100,000s. And he just knows that he's going to grind. And you know what? He's going to drop out and he's going to make it work. I'm not saying that's for everybody, but I just wanted to bring up that topic because don't let anybody tell you that you have to go to college to make a name for yourself. Because that's not necessarily true. There are plenty of successful people that did drop out and or didn't do something and you know, basically what I've been saying. There are people who are very, very successful people and they dropped out and they didn't get a quote unquote proper education, whatever you want to call that. And this isn't really a rant. I'm not trying to like rant about this kind of stuff, but I just want, if anybody's watching this video and thinking like you feel pressured to go to college and you don't really want to and you're not sure, make a plan. Start off by making a plan. That's number one. Make a plan on what you're going to do if you don't go to college. And make dates and things like that. And plan out when you're going to do different things so that you can make sure that your schedule works. And that later on down the road, you can also be very, very successful. But yeah, guys, I think I might make another video on this topic. Maybe a little bit different than commentating. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about him not going to college and that aspect of what people can do. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching this video. Thank you so much for listening and leaving a like and commenting. And I will see you guys in the next video. I will see you later.
Oh boy, is the video already over?